Very cool.
Very, very cool. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to NCL Jadcast episode 2. Where we're going to continue off with where we were at last time, rating the PSS megas. I am here once again with Hamu.
Hello, my Swedish friends.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, so we got up to Mega Primate last time, I believe. It's still got another 40 or so megas to get through, but we'll see how far we can get today, right?
Well, yeah, we're both so old you had to say you believe you stopped at Primeape. Neither of us
Well, I
remember.
mean, yeah, I have it open on that slide, so yeah. Um,
Okay.
but yes, definitely getting old. My memory's not what it
Very
used to
cool,
be.
Pog. More megas. Let's go.
But yes, hopefully the audio issues should be worked out at least enough.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, so up next we've got what Mega Arcanine.
indeed.
Keeps its single fire type, solid main, lowers damage taken from neutral hits by 25%. Okay. I mean, there's not a ton of things that fire resists, and there's only a few things that are its weakness. So I mean, that can take a solid amount of hits pretty well.
And this would definitely slot burn up to its moveset now every time.
Uh huh. Actually,
Because
yes,
that makes you neutral against everything.
that's very true. That's pretty strong right there. And it's got boosts in pretty much every stat by the looks.
Every stat except speed.
Except speed, yes. Um, I mean, I don't think it's broken or anything. It does get that built-in recovery though, so that's quite nice.
I think this
Uh,
is very good because in the sense that you can pretty much make it do anything. It's like a Mega Altaria,
yeah, I mean, but like, what do you
but
need?
better, maybe.
Yeah. You get Morning Sun, you get Burn Up, you get Substitute, and you get Toxic, and nothing's touching this.
Oh boy.
um,
Okay, see, this is why we don't ask sets from you. It's always the same. We have a Bulkymon, it's sub-toxic, something, something.
yeah. I mean, something like that. But that's why they call me Jadstitute, right?
I
But yeah,
guess. I don't call you that, but sure.
well, yeah. I mean, no one actually calls me it. It's just my
Ah,
name on
it
Discord.
was a joke.
It was
Haha.
a exactly. Anyway,
Nice.
yes, Arcanine tier. I would probably. I think it's very solid. Um, but
Haha. Nice joke again. There he goes.
but it's not like super broke. I would probably put this. I don't know tier 1 minus compared to some of the others. Tier 2 plus maybe somewhere. I think it's
Okay.
decent. High tier 2
Yep,
or
it's
low
good.
tier 1.
Easy to fit on a team because it's not like any fire types are like exceptionally amazing.
Yeah, very true. Um, Mega Polyrath, water fighting, water bubble. Okay, so gets the same ability as Araquanid, yeah.
Yep.
Not being able to be burnt is nice. Loses the swift swim potential though. Not that you're really using Polyrath for the as a
Not that
swift.
you ever see Swift Swim Poliwrath anywhere.
I mean, if you're using Polyrath, it's pretty much the only thing you're using it with because it's pretty much
You
useless
really you're
otherwise.
really gonna draft a rain setter for Poliwrath. I
Oh
think
no,
that's
no,
sus.
yeah, of course not. Like you'd, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like for water fighting, there's probably better options on the team, especially at 81 speed. Um, but it is
But
super
this thing
bulky.
hits like a truck.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, and it's also very bulky for a more offensive mon as well. So, oh, I'm gonna go and put this in tier 3. I think.
Tier 3.
Yeah, I could potentially
Okay.
see it being a lower tier 2, but tier 3 seems pretty solid for it.
Interesting.
You disagree, or everyone disagrees with me?
Uh,
Probably.
no, I mean, I don't know if you do. You know what? Like, do you actually know what water bubble does? Did you read it? Like, it's pretty dang strong.
The water type attacks double, yeah, and then they can't be burned, and they take less damage from fire moves.
So just by being bulky and hitting ridiculously hard with water moves doesn't do it enough, in your opinion?
I mean, no, I
Like,
don't.
I'll
I
give
don't
you
think so.
water fighting is not the best typing, sure, but okay.
Yeah,
I mean, tier 3 is like like a middling mega.
yeah. I mean, I could see it as a
Okay,
tier 3 plus or a tier 2 minus, but I don't. I feel like
sure.
I've seen much stronger megas. So,
Okay.
all
I mean,
right.
yeah, it's not like there's a team that doesn't have water resists
Yes.
pretty much ever.
Yeah. What's
Sure.
up next? Mega Machamp. Dynamo. The Pokemon's attack always cause confusion. Really?
We yes.
And it gets Meteor Mash. Okay, so has a massive attack stat, but it's still super slow.
Yep. You can
And
definitely use bullet punch on this. Probably see
yeah,
you use it.
oh yeah, because it gets that steel typing as well. Yeah, for sure.
If you're in a pickle, you just pray for the hex gods and bullet punch confuse the opponent.
Yeah, I mean that's always causing confusion is kind of annoying. And just for that, I
Well,
would.
it did that before with dynamic punch though.
Yeah, but like you didn't have priority permanent
Yeah.
confusion. Like, um, I feel like that is pretty strong. Like, not necessarily broken strong, but like it's
Yep,
gonna be very annoying to deal with. Like, I
for sure.
just on the fact that it always causes confusion and it gets that on priority. I would almost consider like banning this.
Jesus. Old tempo finally a useful ability.
Yeah, right. Um, so I mean, I'm gonna have to put this in. I don't think it's overwhelmingly strong, but just super annoying. So I'm gonna have to put this in tier 1.
Yeah.
Like just guaranteeing that you're gonna put confusion on whatever switches in or whatever takes the hit is broken.
Yikes.
Okay. On my list of things, they said that was a Machamp Y as well, but
Yeah, there was.
I
We
mean
don't
this.
talk about dead things, kind of like Gudra.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What's up next? Mega Victory Bell, Chlorophyll. Okay, so it gets that the double speed still, which is nice because it kind of needs that,
Yup. Definitely.
and it gets good offensive stats to go with that. I mean, this is basically
And
just
that's about it.
yeah, it's basically just the same as a Mega Swampert, right? It's just a weather sweeper. Um,
Yep.
decent, decent-ish bulk. Not as bulky, but it hits harder than the Mega Swampert by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And it's got the offenses on both sides, so you can still run things like Giga Drain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, gonna be a solid Mega, but because obviously you need the weather setter, I guess tier 2.
Very unfortunate you can't pair this with like Mega Charizard Y.
That is very unfortunate, but I
Unless
mean,
there's so many megas that every team needs to pick two.
I mean, at the way that this is going with how many megas that you've got, like your whole team could be megas.
Yeah, you just pick one to Mega Evolve every battle.
I mean, you honestly could.
Sick.
You honestly could
Yeah,
do
that'd
that.
be fun.
Like if you're ever going to do this as an actual like as an actual league.
You're like, oh no, what am I gonna mega? Oh, can't pick.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that though with the amount of megas that you have.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Mega Tentacruel, Pain Siphon. This Pokemon heals for 1/16 of its maximum health whenever the opponent takes damage from any source. Okay, so you put Toxic on something and it heals back, right?
Yep.
So do you get double heals if you Toxic and like if it takes Toxic damage and it attacks in the same turn, plus comes in on Stealth Rocks, etc.?
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean that's pretty cool. I like that actually. Mega Tentacruel sounds fun.
Of course, it would sound fun for you. Substitute Toxic Whirlpool. I like it.
I mean, no, with the speed I have, with the speed it has.
Do not tell me you weren't gonna bring that set if you had this.
I'm not gonna say I wouldn't, but
okay, there we go.
With these offensive stats, I mean, you could run Rapid Spin to get the speed boost. I mean, Swords Dance isn't out of the question.
I suppose not.
Because I mean, doubling 89 attack isn't terrible.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I like it. I definitely would consider drafting this thing, especially when you got the potential of getting multiple turns of healing from one turn.
Yeah, talk about annoying.
Unfortunately, it loses the Black Sludge, obviously, but I mean, that healing is almost enough to make up for it, honestly.
Yeah. Like, if you get if you damage the opponent and they take status damage, that's more than Black Sludge.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely fuck with this. Bro,
I fuck with this.
I don't think it's overwhelmingly strong though. So once again,
no, it doesn't really offensively hit much.
Yeah. So I guess I would put this in tier 2 as well.
Yep. Two.
Mega Golem, Rock Fire. Whoa, look at that attack stat.
Wow, look at that defense stat.
Yes. And even the special defense isn't terrible.
Can't wait to not live an earthquake. Oh.
This Pokemon's special defense is raised by 1 stage after being hit by any attack. Okay, I mean, that's nice. Body Press, nice. Heat Crash, okay. Flame Charge, sure. But yes, obviously it gets that 4 times ground weakness, which is sad, but
yeah,
understandable.
Have a nice day.
I mean, this is still better than what's its face.
Colossal? How dare you?
It's still better than Colossal.
Good lord.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. Let's put it tier 3 minus because it's gonna be bulky.
Okay, I have to say that I quite underestimated how much defense 171 is. I was just calculating some earthquakes, and I thought it just dies, but it doesn't. Did you say tier 3? 3 minus?
Tier 3 minus, yeah, why not?
Yeah. Like, I was assuming Mudstail can just, like, destroy this thing with an EQ, but it's barely a 2-hit KO.
Yeah, okay. But, I mean, it's not hitting Mudstail back a ton either, so whatever.
Yeah.
Alolan Golem, Rock Electric, Zing Zap, Aura Wheel, and Body Press. Okay, Zing Zap, which one? What does that do?
That's the one that can flinch.
Okay. That Togedemaru has.
Yeah.
Okay. Electromagnetism.
Aura Wheel gives you speed.
Okay. When this Pokemon is on the field, everything levitates, and electric type moves always critically hit. Well, I mean, I guess at least it doesn't get hit by ground moves, so that 4 times weakness is completely negated.
Yep.
So that instantly already makes it better than than regular Golem Mega, I think.
Poor guy.
Poor guy indeed. And then like it obviously loses Galvanate. But if it's gonna be critting with electric moves, it gets that speed boost from Aura Wheel.
Yeah, this can get out of hand if you don't have ground types that can touch it.
Yes, I can see that. Uh okay, let's give this one a tier 2 plus, I think. The levitate thing negating that 4 times weakness is
A
pretty
171
dang
attack
useful.
with speed boosting by attacking is not something to play with.
No, for sure. I could almost justify putting that in tier 1, but
But just almost.
almost. That's why it's 2 plus.
The most important thing, at least you can't trick it an iron ball, so it's even better.
Yeah. That's true. Mega Rapidash, Fire Flying. Okay. Doesn't get the heavy duty boots though, so it's going to be really weak to Stealth Rocks.
Yep.
This Pokemon's normal type moves become flying type. Okay, nice. That speed is super nice. That attack is good. Yeah, I mean, this is better than better than a Talonflame for sure.
I would definitely draft this over Mega Pinsir.
Yeah, yep. Fire Flying I feel like is a nicer offensive typing than Bug Flying.
Yeah. Agreed.
And like that speed is just crazy nice.
That definitely lets you run Adamant more than usually.
Yes. But obviously the hazard weakness is a real thing to worry about. So that's going to hold it back a little, in my opinion.
Yep.
So I think I'll put that as a tier 3 plus.
Okay. And Charizard makes it work. It's still, I think, tier 1 in most places.
Yeah.
But it's, to be fair, it gets such a good grass move to go with Drought, so
yeah.
I kind of get it.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but I feel like, yeah, I could see it being higher, but I don't know.
As it is, yeah.
I don't like Charizard Y myself anyway, but
Yeah.
all right. Rapidash G, Psychic
Yay!
Fairy.
We can make another theme duo.
Yay! Yes, we can.
Yay!
Shooting Star. Fairy type moves used by this Pokemon become part flying type, and the effectiveness of the move takes both typings into account. So that's gonna 4 times effective fighting types just from hitting them with a fairy type move, yeah?
Yep.
Pokemon is immune to all ground type. Okay, so you got a nice Zygarde switch in there, something that's actually immune to 1,000 arrows.
Yep.
That's pretty neat. I feel like I would definitely want to take this over Mega Rapidash, regular Rapidash.
I would want to probably take this over any Psychic or Fairy Mega, but that's probably just because I really like them on.
I mean, from what I've seen so far, I would probably agree with that as well, though. I mean, Mega Wigglytuff seems pretty cool too.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, okay, Mega Wigglytuff is another good option.
And it's
To
got
be fair,
really nice mix attacking, decent speed, not as fast as the other Rapidash, but still really nice.
I never really understood why, like, the regular Galarian Rapidash was made to be a physical attacker when it has such good special moves too.
I don't know. It's just because Rapidash is more of a physical attacker, right? But
oh, boo! They've changed stuff before. Just change it.
I know. But yeah, no, that's a really nice ability. I'm definitely going to put this in. I feel like I'm definitely going to put this in tier 1.
There it goes.
Like the fairy moves becoming part flying type and the effectiveness of the move takes both typings into account. So that's gonna like fire types will still resist, right? Because
Yep. Fairy flying
um
is just a way better combo than freaking fighting flying. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
yeah, fair enough. No,
God.
I definitely like that. And like it's gonna make things like things like Amoongus and stuff like that not want to switch in on this. I mean, I know that this has got psychic moves anyway, but having those fairy moves that are still going to neutrally hit things like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Amoongus and other grass poisons, etc., is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Steel types are probably the only problem for this, really.
Yeah, and I mean, this probably gets fire type moves as well, just from the fact it's a Rapidash, right?
That's an interesting
I've
thing
never
to say.
used it,
Let's
so I
check.
wouldn't know, but would it,
Let's check. Fire
mystic,
moves. It
mystical
gets
fire at
mystical
least, right?
fire.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. That's the only one actually.
Wow, okay. Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah,
Alright,
something.
something for sure. Mega Slowbro G.
And this is definitely the final sprite, by the way.
Yeah, perfect sprite for it, I think.
Yep, I agree.
Tricky situation. When this Pokemon is hit by a super effective move, sets Trick Room for 5 turns. I mean, that's nice because it's both. I mean, Poison Psychic. There's a decent amount of things that can hit that super effectively. Well,
Yep.
actually, not that
Wait,
many, but
dark
Dark
ghost
Ghost,
ground.
Ground. That's it,
I think
right?
that might be it.
So
Yeah, that
okay,
might be it.
maybe not a ton of things, but still,
But that's only when you're in a tricky situation.
yeah, and being able to set Trick Room like that. I mean, sure you lose the regenerator, but being able to set Trick Room like that, not having to waste a turn on it, is nice. I think,
Yep.
especially with those offensive stats that can take advantage of that, and the defensive stats to be able to still take the hit. So
Yeah.
don't dislike that at all, but I don't think it's overwhelmingly strong. Let's just put that in tier 2, right?
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Mega Farfetch'd. Ability Executioner. This Pokemon's attack against opponents with less than half their health are doubled in power. So Brine on every move, right?
Yeah. But let me just add that too, that this Mega evolves via leak. So it regains the boosts from leak.
The critical chance.
Yes.
Okay, I mean that's nice, I guess. So this is basically an end game sweeper, yeah.
I'd say this is a very good end game sweeper, yes.
You got to be
Or a sticky web abuser.
sticky web abuser for sure because yeah, I don't think it's got anything that can boost its speed, right?
My god, agility. Like it looks like it probably gets it.
Actually, you might be right on that. I don't know though.
Far-fetched. Let's see. Yeah, it gets agility.
Okay, so if you can get this in at a good time, once you've chipped down your opponents, set up an agility and win, like it's got the typing that nothing is going to be able to wall it like effectively, and I'm pretty sure it's got a coverage move that it would be able to hit steel types and stuff, which
Yeah,
potentially
this
would.
thing has insane coverage.
Like all you'd need, what you'd need a normal move, a flying move, and a fighting move. Does it get drain punch?
It gets close combat.
Close combat, yeah.
You get first impression, U-turn, all the good
And
stuff.
then
Razor leaf. The what?
God. And then you've got the leak on it as well, so you've got that boosted critical chance.
Yeah, this can definitely run like slash.
Yeah, leaf. Does it get leaf blade?
Yes.
So that's like just with that and leak. Is leak a double boost to
It's one stage, so
one stage?
leaf blade and
So
slash
fifty
would
percent.
be 50%. Yeah.
I mean that's still pretty OP. um, but
Mega
I mean,
Fearos as high.
yeah, true. I don't know. I don't mind this though. I don't know if it's super
It's a
OP or
usable
anything.
Farfetch. That's
Yeah,
all we can ask.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Let's put that in tier 2 as well. I think
Okay.
definitely something to worry about, but not something to overly worry about.
Let's see if the next one will be another tier 2.
Mega Dodrio, fighting, flying, Gale Wings. Okay, gets high jump kick because jump kick's just not enough for it, which I definitely agree
It
with.
does not get jump kick because it's not in the game.
Well, okay, well, good work giving it high jump kick then, because it definitely deserves
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
And I don't. I mean, does it get any other fighting type moves? Does it get close combat? It gets superpower, right?
No, I don't
No.
think so because it definitely used jump kick when it had it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's see. Superpower. No, it only gets jump kick.
Okay.
Or got jump kick.
Well, maybe it deserves another fighting type move as well. But yeah, no, that's fine. High jump kick is good, even though it's a crap move because you take damage when you miss. But
yeah.
What flying type moves does it even get? Fly, Brave Bird. Does it get Brave Bird?
Yes.
Okay. It's not too bad.
Brave Bird, Drill Peck, only 2 you would ever use.
Yeah. So I can definitely see that this is just a big old breaker. Not really gonna be something that you try and keep around for a long time. But you either break with it or you sweep with it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a more instantly scary Megalopony.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely can agree with that. Though obviously, its scale wings is kind of useless if rocks are up. Let's put this tier 3 plus.
Mans actually didn't make it to tier 2. Poor guy. Poor bird.
I mean, I don't think it's bad. I could definitely see it at tier 2 minus.
Oh,
But
you said 3. You said
yeah,
3, not 4.
I said,
So obviously.
yeah. All right, Mega Dugong. What I?
Oh, the beauty.
It looks fabulous.
It is fabulous.
Perfect execution. All moves except multi-hit moves used by this Pokemon have their base power set to 100. Okay. I like it.
It sounded like a duck. Or chicken. I don't know.
So stronger
chicken
ice.
And duck the same thing? I assume not.
Stronger ice beams. I mean, no, they're not quite the same, Hamu.
What about a goose? Which one is goose?
That's a different thing as well.
No, but if you had to put goose as a chicken or a duck, which one would it be?
Closer to a duck than a chicken.
Okay, fair. Australians aren't that weird after all.
Yeah, I mean I like that ability really. Pretty bulky mon, pretty offensive mon. Yeah, but that's pretty much a nice boost on pretty much any move that this is going to use, right? Like imagine having an icy wind or an aurora beam that's doing the same as an ice beam, or like
yeah, I think you get 3 forms priority in Aqua Jet, Ice Shard, and Fake Out, all base 100.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Don't mind that. This thing doesn't get any recovery outside of like rest, right?
I don't think so. No.
I definitely don't think so.
If you want to go special, you can run base 100 Frost Breath that always crits.
Ooh, spicy. Yeah, that's pretty nice. But I mean, this is going to be a tier 2 as well, right?
Yeah, I'd also put this in like tier 2. I'd definitely draft it.
Oh yeah, definitely something that would be on my list of drafting. I definitely want to mess around with that because I like water ice as a type. Though I don't really like drafting Cloyster.
It has its problems, but it's very nice.
Yeah.
Because you want a water type that resists fire, but ice is really good as a type, except you lose the fire resist.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. It's nice, but yeah, as you said, got its problems. Next up, we got Muck, Poison, Living Waste. Scatters toxic spikes on the opposing side of the field when hit by an attack. Okay. So switch this in on a multi-type attack and you've got toxic spikes two layers up already.
Sure.
Perfect.
Sure. Perfect. Muck doesn't even get toxic spikes, I don't think. So there you go.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't get
Actually,
toxic spikes.
No, I'm pretty sure you'd be correct on that because otherwise, like, Alolan Mucks would have run it all the time. And,
Yeah.
They definitely do not. Yeah, no, I like that. I still don't think it would make me want to draft it, but, like, those defenses are nice. Doesn't get any recovery, though, so, well, stockpile,
Not
I guess.
quite
But
my favorite one either. Like, I wouldn't draft Muck that often, so I wouldn't probably draft this either.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, I guess if it was low enough and you could save some points on your draft by picking it up and you didn't have another poison type that you wanted more, then sure, why not?
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's good, so I'm going to put it tier 3 minus.
Thank God. Finally a person with a brain. Let's go.
What other people... I mean, the bulk is nice, but like no recovery.
Before you said anything, this is ranked as the most solid tier 1 there is.
Jesus,
But
okay.
this thing doesn't get AV, doesn't get berries, doesn't get black sludge.
Yeah,
just, I don't know.
It's like a... And it doesn't even get an ability that stops it taking as much damage, like Mega Aggron or anything like that. So,
yeah.
I mean, its bulk is nice, but it's not going to be sticking around for long. Like, it'll switch in on something, get a stack of toxic spikes up, or two, and then something will come in and kill it, right? Like, definitely going to need wishes and stuff like that if you want to actually keep this thing around.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright. Mega Muck Alolan. Poison Dark ability Pride. This Pokemon ignores...
Happy Pride Week!
Month, maybe, Hamu?
Month? Oh, okay, my bad. I don't know when it is, so happy Pride Month, I guess.
I think it's month, right? Happy Pride Month,
know.
Indeed. This Pokemon ignores opponent's stat changes. When an opponent makes contact with this Pokemon, they are infatuated, ignoring gender. Okay. Perfect.
Happy Pride!
Yeah. So, yeah, nice. I think that's a pretty cool ability.
Oh, God.
I mean,
How did this happen? How are we doing this in the Pride Month? This is too perfect.
Too perfect indeed. This is definitely...
We already had a unicorn too. Sorry.
Yes, this is definitely better than regular Muck. But not so much better that I would put it outside of tier 3. So let's go tier 3 plus.
Nice. But I mean, agree. I definitely think this is better.
Maybe tier 2 would be fine as well, but like ignoring stat changes is good, but you can play around not getting infatuated easily enough.
Yeah.
So I do hate those randomized like the RNG hacks of Pokemon, that things like the infatuated.
To be fair, isn't everything pretty much RNG at this point?
Yeah, that's why Pokemon pisses me off. Mega Cloister. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's. I just feel like there could be other things that could be improved.
For sure. Yes, for sure.
Anyway, when making contact with the opponent, makes them one stage weaker to Ice-type attacks. Okay, so when it makes contact, or when the opponent makes...
when Cloister makes contact.
Okay, so Triple Axle, 3 stages weaker, yeah?
Yeah, if you hit all 3, yes.
Yeah. But obviously not with things like Flash Cannon, because that's going to be a non-contact move. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I would take this over regular Cloister for sure.
I wouldn't be so sure. I might actually prefer regular Cloister.
I mean, fair enough.
But
The
that's
water
just me.
water
That's
ice
just
type is
me. I
nice,
like
but
Cloister. I like Cloister.
understandable. And this thing still gets Shell Smash. Um, a Shell Smash into a triple axle is going to murderize teams, especially with that
Yes.
ability. As long as you hit all the triple axle, I guess. But
And you don't die to any special move after your -2 or -1 or whatever it is.
yeah. Well, yeah. But like, you need something that's 4 times resist to even not take a super effective hit by the third hit of triple axle. So
yeah,
that's pretty bonkers. But I like it. Let's put this in. Ooh. I mean, it
this has
is
very mixed opinions.
it is weak to fighting type priority, which a lot of fighting types have,
Yep.
and um, though most of the fighting type priority is physical, so it's got good physical defense. But
I mean, what do you mean most fighting type priority? Isn't it just Mach Punch and then Vacuum Wave special?
well, yeah, vacuum web for the special one. That's what I meant. But
Okay.
uh,
Like,
most priority
Mach
moves
Punch.
in general are physical. I meant,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Got it.
let's put this in, or I'm just gonna put this tier 2 minus. I think. Actually, no,
I mean,
tier 2, straight tier 2.
this is probably the first one we've gone through that has like completely mixed opinions. Everything from 1+ to 3-.
Well, I don't think it's 1+, but I definitely think it's higher than tier 3. Like, this is definitely something that you got to worry about sweeping your whole team if you're not prepared for.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely something that you have to prep for, even if your opponent doesn't end up bringing it.
Yeah.
Mega Hypno Psychic Dark, okay. Witch Doctor. When this Pokemon is on the field, status effects are amplified. Poison Pokemon have their held items nullified. Toxic racks up twice as fast. Sleeping Pokemon lose quarter of their maximum health. Jesus. Paralysis doubles the PP spent, and Burn deals 1/8 the maximum health damage. So Burn nerf gets negated. Because it used to do 1/8, right? And then it got changed to 1/16 at Gen 7 or something.
I think it was like Gen 5 that changed it.
Yeah, it could have been. I can't remember how far back.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was either Gen 6 or 7 or maybe 5, I guess, but
After Gen 4, before the recent gen.
somewhere around there. And I mean, this thing gets Toxic, it gets Thunder Wave, I assume.
Toxic, Thunder Wave, Poison
Hypnosis.
Gas, Yawn, Hypnosis. I think it can do everything except Burn.
Yeah. Does it get Tri Attack?
Ooh. Can't say I've ever searched for that one on Hypno, but let's see.
I don't think it does, but you never know, I guess.
It does, actually.
It does. Okay. What about Freeze? What does Freeze do?
I don't think Freeze needs a buff.
I don't think Paralysis needs a buff either. I don't think.
Well, that's not really that much of a buff, is it?
No, I mean it's just a pressure on top of it. It's not a huge deal. Does this thing get recovery? Does it get Wish? Does it get
Wish?
Okay. Yeah. I mean that's. I'm gonna put this in tier 2 as well. It's definitely a bulky, annoying thing.
Yep.
Gonna die to those bugs though.
Ooh, ooh, ding dang, walla walla, bing bang. That should be the cry.
Yeah, it should, shouldn't it? Mega Kingler. Brutal hits. All contact moves by this Pokemon have their power boosted by 1.5. All right. I mean, so Crab Hammer is gonna Crab Hammer even harder.
Yeah, that's gonna hammer someone to the next dimension.
Yeah. It's slow though,
Stab,
and
stab boost plus 1.5. Oh boy.
yeah, that's gonna definitely hurt for sure. But I mean, this thing gets revenged easily by most. Well, not I'm not gonna say most. Some grass types, electric types, etc. Because its HP isn't super uh, amazing, and its special defense is bad.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, yeah, get this with webs. Maybe you destroy teams, but other than that, I don't think it's not broken. So I'm gonna put this in tier 3.
Okay.
Mega Electrode. Oh, nice. I like the sprite for that.
Peekaboo, bitch. Oh, can we swear?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank God.
um, Trigger Happy. Self-destructive moves used by this Pokemon only deal a quarter of the user's maximum health as recoil. So does that mean it can self-destruct like 4 times?
Yes.
Nice. I like it. I mean, I like
Just
regular.
imagine first you break the electrode, then you break the next ball, and then there's 2 more inside.
Yeah, okay, I get you.
Sure.
So yeah, it's like a Russian doll, but a Pokeball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and it gets the stab boost from like Explode and stuff as well, which is pretty neat.
Yep.
I don't mind that at all. Needs a ghost type to counter it, I guess. Especially with that speed. Has that nice attack boost as well that it really needs to take advantage of that explosion.
Yep.
I like Electrode, so I'll definitely draft this at some point. So I don't think it's broken though. So let's put it tier 3 plus.
There we go.
Mega Executor. Unstable. When this Pokemon is on the field, all special moves used by the opponent deal 1/8 of maximum health damage to the user, and all physical moves have an additional 30% recoil. Okay. So basically, any move that an opponent uses is gonna do like at least life orb damage, right?
Yeah. Life orb, I think, is 1/10, so a bit more.
Bit more than life orb damage, and then so that means all physical moves are going to have the 30% recoil, but the ones that already have recoil will do more recoil. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Exactly. See what I did there?
Yes.
Good. I wasn't sure if that was obvious enough.
And I mean this thing gets wish, right? Or it gets recovery of some varieties.
Synthesis, probably.
Yeah, it definitely gets synthesis. I know Alolan Executor gets wish, so I'm not sure if this thing does or not, but
What? I didn't know that. Oh, it actually does. That's crazy.
um yeah, I mean just max this thing's defense and HP.
Oh boy.
Um and you've got something that's just gonna have hyper offense teams killing themselves.
How do you make a mon that has a base 165 special attacks somehow into a fucking tank that just stalls your opponents?
Because
Like, you have a gift.
it doesn't have to stall.
You have a gift, dude.
You take wish.
You put sub on it.
No. This doesn't need sub because you want the opponents hitting you. Yeah, like
Sure.
because I'm assuming sub will stop the unstable from affecting. Though I mean,
I mean,
knowing
no, it's still
Pokemon.
25%. You definitely still take recoil from sub when if you like flare blitz it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but it doesn't need sub. You take wish. You
You
take.
heard it here. Okay, I can't speak English. You heard it here first, folks. Jit doesn't want sub.
This thing gets aromatherapy, right? It doesn't need sub if it can get rid of the toxic on it.
It does not get aromatherapy. I mean,
Sad
just
days.
run rest at that point, Jesus.
You could run rest, but yeah, I guess you could.
Rest, wish, hypnosis, sleep talk. There you go.
Nah,
Wait,
rest,
no.
rest.
Wish.
You don't
Hypnosis, sleep talk.
you don't need wish if you're taking rest, sleep talk. So take rest, sleep talk, calm mind, and a move.
Calm mind. Oh boy.
Does it get calm mind? I think it does.
Yeah. Wait. No.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, sad days.
What is this learned, Sam? Why does this get wish and not calm mind? What is this one?
I know, right?
It gets ancient power. What? Huh? Low kick. Moon. Oh, it gets moonlight. Okay, because that makes sense.
Interesting. Anyway, yeah. So, okay, maybe not rest, sleep talk, but definitely wish, and then a few offensive moves.
Teleport.
Oh yes, wish, teleport, and 2 offensive moves to take advantage of that 165 special attack, and
Okay, this sounds way better. Yes, I agree.
and yeah, you can just sit in on things and make them kill themselves.
Watch Darmanitan one KO himself.
Right?
Someone U-turns you die, but they die too.
Yeah. Let's put this at tier 2 plus.
Let's do that.
Now we've got Mega Tall Boy.
Mega Tall Boy.
Contrary, nice. So the Dracos are going to be even better.
And Leaf Storms.
Leaf Storm Draco, and Superpower.
And Dragon Hammer.
Jesus, okay, yeah. Tier 2.
Tier 2. Tier 2 remix.
Tier 2 plus as well. Let's put that tier 2 plus as well.
Tier 2 plus. Got it.
Yep. How long?
Get a remix.
We've been going for 47 minutes or so I think we can make it through the rest of these actually, if we keep going at this speed.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Mega Marowak Ground Fire.
He means Gen 1, guys. Chill.
No, we're going through all up until Gen 8 right now.
Okay.
We're doing a marathon, Hamu.
Oh, we're gonna be here tomorrow.
And the day after.
Maybe not, if we just non-stop do it.
If we non-stop do it, yeah. Dry Skin, okay, gets that immunity to water type moves.
Oh, and it evolves via an item that has the same passive as Thick Club.
Okay. So it still gets that double attack, which is nice. Yeah. Okay. I like it. Fire Lash drops defense, right? So you give this thing...
Yep.
Fire Lash for sure. Give it Earthquake. Don't know what else you'd want to put on this, I guess. You could always just run Stealth Rocks, right?
Yeah. Stone Edge, I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, like, between the Fire Lash and the Earthquake, what are you not hitting?
Mantine.
Thunder Punch. I don't know. Does it get Thunder Punch?
Oh god, I learned so much from these Gen 1 months today, I see. Let's see. Marowak. It does get Thunder Punch, yes.
Yeah, there you go. So, 3 attacks, Stealth Rocks, and you've got yourself a Breaker.
There we go.
Definitely not overwhelming though. That not having that water weakness, the 4 times weakness there is really nice.
If you're facing a Mega Golem, you run Bubble Beam.
Yeah, do that. Let's put this in tier 3+.
Okay.
I think that's.
Next one has the same thing, by the way.
I think that's fair. Dry skin as well. Okay, it's just got the ghost type.
Wait. Oh no! There's a mistake! No! It was going so well. Hold on. Go back to Marowak. Don't embarrass me. I'm gonna change it. I meant the thick club is the same thing.
Oh, okay. It's got an item that evolves that still gives it its attack boost. I got you.
I'm so embarrassed. Talk about something. Make them distract them.
Yeah, so Harmer's very embarrassed about his mistake right here. But yeah, Mega Marowak.
Don't say that.
Oh god. Wow, that typing's loud, Harmu.
Yeah, well, I'm done already.
Okay, you're done. Okay, good. On to
Jesus.
This
Good
Pokemon
distraction.
heals for 10% of the damage it deals. Reaper. Okay, that's nice. Like a shell bell kind of built in. It's I don't
need to check all the other mons.
I
keep talking.
This definitely isn't. I don't feel like this is. I mean, it's a better typing than Marowak, than the regular Mega Marowak, but it's offensively at least I think. But it's not as. I don't feel like the ability is as strong to nullify that weakness.
Yep. This just has a bit more staying power, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit more staying power.
Can use Flare Blitz without really worrying that much.
Yeah. And it's a little bit slower, so it means it's slightly better in trick rooms.
It does get Flame Charge, though, which the other Marowak doesn't.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, let's put this in mid-tier 3. Tier 3 flat.
Okay.
Alright. Hitmonlee. Capoeira. This Pokemon's kicking moves ignore protection, substitute, accuracy checks. Oh no, it's my nemesis.
Wait, why? Have you been bullying people who use high jump kick?
No, it ignores substitute.
Oh, Jadcast. Got it.
Yeah, it ignores my favorite move.
It just ignores you.
Yeah, well, fair.
That's good. Then it misses.
Yeah, true. And it can go through protect, and so ignores accuracy checks, so every move it uses doesn't miss, right?
Well, every kicking move.
Kicking moves. So okay,
but
high jump kick and stuff.
That's high jump kick, mega kick, and blaze kick, I think, are the only ones that aren't like 100% accurate.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, still having a fire type kick that's gonna hit 100% of the time is nice. Though, I mean, I guess it's fighting type, so you're not worried about the steel types anyway, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, being able to go through substitutes and stuff like that is really nice. Being able to ignore protections. But yeah, as you said, it's only the kicking moves, though it's not really going to run much else most of the time.
Yeah.
But I guess I can afford to put that in tier 3 as well.
Okay.
Hitmonchan, I do like Hitmonchan more than Hitmonlee personally.
Same. It's not even close, to be honest.
And this is a better ability as well, honestly, with all contact moves having their power boosted.
I think it's just justice that it gets a better Iron Fist, because I think Iron Fist is a bit underwhelming. Not gonna lie.
I don't disagree. But yeah, no, this is nice, because that means things like the close combat and stuff like that is gonna be boosted too, right? It does get close combat. I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah, you're not crazy.
And it gets that rapid spin so that you can speed up. Yeah, I like this more than Hitmonlee, so let's put that in tier 2.
Okay.
Mega Wheezing, Poison Fire. Okay, interesting. Levitate, so it nullifies.
Never saw that one coming.
Yeah, right. Nullifies that ground weakness again, which is nice. Still super defensive.
If you're worried about Mega Mawile and you want to counter, here you go.
Yes. Yes, that's pretty much Mega Mawile's ultimate counter, but other than that, it's not. I mean, this thing, normal Weezing is running a fire type move half the time anyway, because otherwise it cannot touch steel types at all.
Yep.
So, I mean, this is just it doing what it does slightly better. And since it's a tier 4 mon normally, let's put it tier 3.
Oh, makes sense.
Mega Galarian Weezing, Mist Factory. If Misty Terrain is active, this Pokemon's attack and special attack stats are raised by 1 stage for each attack. If Misty Terrain is not active, summons Misty Terrain on switch in. So it switches in, sets Misty Terrain, and then gets the boost in the same turn?
No, if you set Misty Terrain, you don't get the boosts.
Okay, so you need to switch it out and switch it in while Misty Terrain is still up.
Or you need to Misty Terrain on, like, base form and then Mega.
Yeah. Okay.
And just so it makes sense, the boosting, it's like, so if you run Sludge Bomb and, like, Strange Steam, then you would get +2 special attack. If you run Play Rough and Sludge Bomb, then you get +1 and +1.
Okay, so depending on what offensive moves you have on the Pokemon, it gives you stat boost.
With the matching category, like it says.
Yeah. Okay. So you got a physical, get a physical boost. You get a special attack, you get a special boost.
Yeah.
So if you have 4 attacks, is it possible to get 4 boosts?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
+4 Weezing.
+4 Weezing on switching in.
So scuffed.
It kind of does.
What would you be? What you be running? Sludge Bomb, Strange Steam, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt. There we go.
Yeah, why not?
What a breaker that is.
I mean, yeah, it's switch it in at the right time somehow, and you're going to be doing some damage to something, but very situational at best. So let's put that tier 3 minus.
Yikes.
I mean, it's definitely interesting, definitely could do some work, but it's going to take some playing around, I think, to be able to do that. Or you need to draft a Tapu Fini or something like that.
Yeah. You were forced to double on Fairy then.
Yeah. Mega Seeking, Water Electric. Nice. I don't mind that combination. An offensive Lantern. This Pokemon paralyzes any opponent it comes in contact with. Oh my god. Water type moves used by this Pokemon summon electric terrain. So it uses a waterfall and then sets electric terrain and then it wild charges for the electric.
Or if you have a terrain abuser, you can flip turn and set it.
God.
That sounds fun. And you paralyze your opponent at the same time. Let's go. Flip turn makes contact, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Oh god. I mean, I don't. Those stats don't necessarily make it broken, but it is on the stronger side. So let's go tier 1 minus.
Nice. Big Seeking. Finally with his crown.
Yeah, just definitely deserves a crown with that. I mean, that's, yeah, definitely got a lot of utility.
Yeah, very
Uh,
easy utility.
Mega Starmie's Sun. Water Psychic, ability Fortify. On switching, this Pokemon's defense or special defense is raised by one stage based on the stronger attacking stat of the opposing Pokemon. So it's like download, but the defensive variant, right?
Yes, exactly.
Which is nice. This thing gets Recover, it gets Rapid Spin, so that makes it a reliable hazard remover. And a reliable wall. I mean, the HP stat's not the best, but it is nice. Like to go along with the 130 defenses.
Yep.
I think this is not strong but reliable, so tier 2.
And I would like to add that the duo of Starmies, because I think everybody figures that if there's Sun, there's going to be another.
Yep.
These are my favorites from the first gen as my picks, so to call.
Okay. And this is the more offensive variant, yep?
Yep.
Compound Eyes Pokemon has the accuracy of its move raised by 1.3%. Oh, sorry, 1.3 times.
Yeah, cannot miss Hydro Pump, which is great.
That's very nice. With that speed and that special attack is decent. Still gets Recover, obviously. Has a bunch of nice coverage moves. I don't know if it gets any setup on the special side.
Calm Mind, maybe.
Maybe.
Let's just check once again. These Gen 1 Mon learn sets have been pretty wild. Yeah, no Calm Mind. What is going on? Curse, Cosmic Power. Those are the two it gets. Meteor Beam. What? It's a good setup move. Hello.
Oh god. But yeah, Compound Eyes. I think it gets Hypnosis, right? So.
No.
Oh.
Let me just go through the moves that it can actually use this on. So we got Blizzard.
That's nice.
We got Hydro Pump, Meteor Beam.
Okay.
Then we got, what's the next one? Thunder.
Nice. Yeah.
And Zap Cannon.
I mean,
why did you laugh?
I guess that puts Zap Cannon at about a at
Thunder,
almost a Thunder. Yeah.
Normal. Yeah.
So I mean, fair enough. Nice. I would. Yeah. Why don't we put that in the same tier as Starmie Sun? Give it a tier 2 as well.
Let's do that.
The speed is really nice, and the offense is really nice, and not being able to miss Hydro Pumps is really nice.
I think 3 attacks plus Flip Turn is definitely going to be a very nice set on that.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Mega Mr. Mime. Tempered Glass. Reflect and light screen set by this Pokemon are persistent until screen cleared, defogged away, or broken with Brick Break. So permanent screens.
Pretty much.
I like it.
If your opponent is a clown.
Well, yeah.
Got him.
I mean, still relatively weak, not taking hits. Speed is alright. Special attack's alright. I mean, yeah, this is setting screens and pretty much it, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, relatively useful if it's on the right team, but by itself, it's not gonna break the game. So let's put that tier 3 minus.
Okay.
Definitely requires a team to be to work, like, to play around with.
Yeah.
And even then, it doesn't. Does it get like Baton Pass or Teleport?
Oh, good lord, Mr. Mime. Baton Pass is a yes, and Teleport is a no. Yeah, yes. My bad.
Okay, so it's got both those ways of getting into other things after it's set up the screen. So yeah, I mean, still requires a team. So whatever, tier 3 minus is where it can stay. Okay. Mega G. Oh wow, that special attack stat. That's a nice circuitry level special attack. With that speed is nice as well. Bittersweet. At the end of each turn, if this Pokemon has not taken damage, lowers its opponent's attack by 1 stage. Okay. I mean, its defense is shit, so it's not really going to make that much of a difference. But
No, it's gonna make easier, I guess, to switch something else in on
yeah,
the counter, I guess.
yeah. So yep, this can get a hit off and force something to switch out. Something switches in, and then
Yep.
you switch something else in after. I mean,
And
yeah.
it gets dragon.
It gets what?
It gets dragon.
Dragon tail.
No, it gets dragon. It's a new custom move.
Uh-huh. Well, it doesn't say that on the side, but
Yeah, it's a secret.
oh, okay. Well, I won't ask what it is then.
Oh, please do.
No. No, I know where you're going
Okay,
with that,
what's
Harmony.
here?
Don't worry.
Yeah, I think everyone knows, but I can't wait for someone to ask.
Yeah, right.
Just don't spoil it.
Nah, we won't spoil it. All good.
Okay, Barry will ask me. I know.
Yeah, Barry will ask you. That's good. All right. Jinx. Yeah. So interesting, but not broken. Tier 3 plus.
Okay. Barry, DM me after, by the way, if you watch this video.
If
I'll
he
tell
watches, if he watches this video and gets this far through it.
you. Yes.
Megatoros normal still interesting. Still gonna get decimated by those fighting type moves, but after every attempted attack, the power and accuracy of the next attack is boosted by 1.1 times on the next turn. The effects stack additively. So 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, right?
Yeah.
Does
Yes.
it have a cap? Well, I guess 1.
Nope.
1.6
No cap.
or
No cap.
whatever. Okay.
No cap.
Okay. Nice. Well, that can definitely end up hitting hard. It's still gonna just run 4 attacks like a normal Tauros, though, but
That's what we like about it.
and I mean, even if it gets parried or something like that, it's an attempted attack, right? So it's still gonna get a boost. I like it.
Exactly.
Let's give this a tier 3 because it's definitely middle of the road.
I like it. Let's give it a tier 3.
Yeah, I like it, but it's not broken, right? Like,
yeah. Just found it funny.
yeah.
I think some people, when they say they like it, they give it like a 1+, and I'm like, oh.
Well, that's not liking it. That's not necessarily liking it. That's like thinking it's OP, right? To me, that's different.
Yeah. I got it.
Mega Lapras. This Pokemon can only be damaged by direct attacks Magic Guard. Okay, nice. I mean, good bulk to go along with that ability. I don't know if it gets set up to take advantage of it like Clefable does. Okay, yep, it definitely has some setup to take advantage of it, I guess. And it's super bulky as well, so like that's oh, okay. So yeah, this is like a Clefable that's much bulkier. Does it get recovery? I can't remember if this thing gets swish.
Life dew, and rest.
Okay, life dew. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most broken recovery, but it is recovery.
Yep.
Ooh, I'm gonna give this a tier 2 plus, I think.
Okay, climbing high.
I could potentially see this getting a tier 1 minus as well. Like Magic Guard on something this bulky is really nice. I don't think the typing is as good for it as the pure fairy of something like Clefable is.
Yeah, for sure.
But it is definitely still nice with that bulk for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's unfortunate that the setup that it has is on the physical side. But I mean, still, it can definitely get out of hand very quickly. I can see that happening.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, Mega Ditto. Ooh, Cell Mimicry. Upon Mega Evolution, permanently transforms into the Mega form of the Pokemon Ditto had copied and raises all stats by 1 stage. Huh. So it comes in against any Pokemon, and then it gets the Mega of that Pokemon when it evolves, and then every stat gets boosted by 1.
Yep.
But then it's locked into that Mega for the rest of the game, right?
Yep. And you don't get the boost, obviously, if you switch out and come back in.
Yeah, yeah. Still though, you get that on the proper Mega, and I mean that's definitely going to do some damage. Like, I mean, and the thing with Ditto is, like, you can bring it in on any of the other Megas in the first place.
Yep.
I mean, it's Ditto, so it's always going to be situational. That's why it's in tier 4 normally.
Yeah.
But I think in this situation where it can Mega and it gets the Mega evolution of whatever Pokemon's in front of, even when it isn't necessarily versing that Mega in the first place, and then gets +1 in every stage, that's a serious boost. So I feel like this could be a tier 1 minus contender.
Okay.
Like,
This definitely, if you know what you're doing or you have a plan, this can definitely just take over games really easily.
yeah, it can either take over games or it can literally stop your opponent from sweeping you.
Or just be completely useless.
Or,
It's also
well,
possible.
it is very possible, but I feel like a tier 1 minus is not unfair for this.
No, definitely not.
All right, we got the Wishfish. Perish body. Making contact with this Pokemon starts the Perish Sung effect on the field. So this can basically stop any physical sweepers from being able to sweep a whole team. And then it can flip turn out.
Yep.
Does lose the ability to switch in. I mean, you're not worried about switching in on water type moves in the first place, but like obviously you can't heal back up from that. But uh, still is a very nice ability to have to. And when you can easily momentum yourself out.
And you can actually take a hit. Curse a lot.
Yeah, and you can actually take a hit is nice. And that special attack is still meaning that you're hitting hard with just your base attack as well.
Yep.
I mean, it's just Vaporeon, but bigger, but better, right?
But bigger.
But bigger, bigger and
Yes.
better, yeah. So I'm gonna say tier 2 because tier 3 gets better, right?
Yep. Sure.
Mega Jolteon. Okay, so we've got a fast circuitry here.
Got a fast circuitry here.
When this Pokemon's attack misses, gets blocked by Protect, or hits an immune target, it doubles the power of the next attack, okay? So something tries to switch in on your Volt Switch, let's say a ground type, and then you hit it with nothing because it can't hit ground types.
I mean, you can almost Oko a Hippowdon with Hyper Voice.
Yeah. I mean, that's very nice, actually. That special attack stat is real nice.
Not quite, but almost.
I mean, Stealth Rock's up, hit him with a double power Hyper Voice, and I mean, yeah, that's the electric wall gone, right?
Yeah.
Once again, I mean, this is better than regular Jolteon.
To be fair, the bar was set pretty low.
Yeah. So I don't think it's as good as the Vaporeon, so let's put it tier 2 minus.
Okay. Will all the evolutions make it to tier 2? We'll see.
Mega Flareon, ability Blister. When attacking a burned opponent, this Pokemon's attack always critically hit. So with this thing, you want to put burns on stuff, I guess.
Yes, you just spam Lava Plume.
Lava Plume. Does it get Will-O-Wisp?
Yes.
There you go.
Very offended that you didn't watch my game. I actually brought Flareon.
I've been watching most games. I must have missed it.
God.
I'll go watch it later.
Okay.
Yep, why not? Tier 2 minus as well, just to make it go with the rest of them. I don't know.
Don't do that if you don't want it in tier 2.
I mean, I still think it's pretty strong, and it's nice, decently bulky. So give this Will-O-Wisp, Wish, Lava Plume, like you said, I guess.
And Shadow Ball. I don't know what else it gets, to be honest.
Something else, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, yeah, not bad.
Oh, I think it gets Scorching Sands. That's a good one. Because that also burns.
That is a good one as well, yep. And I like it. Tier 2 minus, potential for sure. Why not? Alright. Mega Omastar, Sandstream. So it goes from a Swift Swimmer to a Sandstreamer, yeah?
Yep. You run out of rain, then you put up sand.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there needs to be more sand setters, but
why not?
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Let's throw them another one.
This thing is at least as useful as a Mega Tyranitar, right? Maybe not, the typing's not as good, but
this is the only sand setter that can Shell Smash.
True, but if you're running it as no, I think you're probably right, but if you're running this as the setter, you're probably not running it as the sweeper, right?
Why not? You're gonna just multiply it as you give yourself some boosts with the sand, and then you Shell Smash and go ham. And if it fails, then you go to your other sand sweeper. Easy.
Yeah, why not? Let's give this thing a tier 2 as well, because it can definitely be annoying to deal with.
Okay.
Like, it's got some nice defenses, and special attack after a Shell Smash is actually going to destroy things, and it still keeps the double special attack, special defense boost from being in sand.
I think it's 1.5.
1.5. Yeah, something like that. The boost from...
Yeah, the boost.
Yeah.
Kind of like the dragon.
Tier 2, why not? Mega Kabutops, ability Predator raises the Pokemon's attack by 1 stage when an opponent switches out. So you don't want to switch out in front of this thing. So basically it's forcing a sack. Because if you switch out in front of this thing gets a boost. But if you stay in front of this thing, predicting the sack, then it gets a Swords Dance off and it's +2. Wow. I mean, yeah, that's definitely something to play around with. Tier 2 plus.
Okay.
Because, I mean, like, something switches out, it gets the attack boost, and then it's hitting whatever switches in super hard.
Yeah. You just got a 50-50 pretty much. If it's a mon that can actually like hurt you or burn you, and it's 50-50, do you Swords Dance or do you just kill it? Try to kill it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much 50-50 for both teams at that point.
Yeah. I think that's... Anything that forces 50-50s like that, though, is... can be considered kind of strong, I think, so...
Yeah, and you wouldn't bring this out on a mon that doesn't want to switch out, so you should probably always win the 50-50 some way.
Yeah. Pretty much. All right. Yeah. So I think that's pretty strong, but not overwhelmingly strong.
Okay.
Mega Snorlax, bulky boy.
Big boy. Who's a
When
big boy?
this Pokemon is asleep, it randomly uses one of its moves to attack. So you can run Rest without having to run Sleep Talk.
Yep.
Nice. So you run Rest, Curse, and 2 attacking moves.
Probably, yeah.
Because that's going to boost your defense. It's already got decent special defense. It's going to boost your attack. What you'd
Or if you
run?
want to just hit everything, you just run 3 attacks Rest.
Well, yeah, you could do that too. Yeah. That's. I mean, I think that's pretty strong. Snorlax is already annoying to deal with at the best of times.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that tier 2 plus as well.
There we go. 5 months to go.
Mega Articuno, Permafrost. This Pokemon is immune to entry hazards and takes 25% reduced damage from fire-type moves. Okay, so negating its biggest weakness of rocks. So you don't need to worry about not having boots on this thing. And then
someone definitely thought from the ability name that you can't de-thaw from freeze. That's a good idea, I think.
No, yeah, okay, just add that on. Why not?
Yeah, we can just add it.
And reduced damage from fire type moves is nice, so you can actually have a better chance of tanking more things. You're gonna run Roost on this thing. Probably gonna run Defog and then like Freeze Dry and a flying type move, something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean that's all it needs, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much Articuno.
Once again, I mean I think having the built-in boots is nice. And then taking less from a weakness is nice. But let's put this tier 2 plus as well. It's not overwhelmingly strong, I don't think. Because it's still going to take a chunk from rock type moves.
Well, it's probably going to die.
Yeah. Yep. Alright. Mega Zapdos. Electrolysis.
The second one.
Yep. Opponent making contact with this Pokemon lose 1/8 of their maximum health and lose their water typing if present. If water typing was removed, the opponent is also paralyzed. What is with you and making abilities that paralyze mons?
I don't know, it just fit. Because I don't. Otherwise, the water typing removal is literally just a nerf for Zapdos itself.
Yeah. I mean, but that's fine. Zapdos is annoying to deal with, so. I mean, Zapdos is already a tier 1, but compared to other megas that we've seen, I don't think this is necessarily tier 1 worthy.
Okay.
So I think I'll put it with Articuno and the rest of the last few mons in tier 2 plus.
There we go. Let's see what the next one joins the crew.
Mega Moltres. I do like Moltres, but it doesn't get the boots. Unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Opponent's making contact with this Pokemon are burned, so flame body bit guaranteed.
Yep.
Fire type moves ignore type effectiveness and abilities. So it doesn't get super effective hits, but it doesn't get resisted hits.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's nice. And it ignores flash fire and stuff like that.
Yeah, flash fire, heat proof, thick fat.
So if you can get this in when there's no rocks up, you can run the patented Moltres Jed set of sub-toxic flamethrower and Roost.
Good lord. Here we go again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wondering which one it was gonna be.
Well, I mean, using that Moltres set with boots in whatever NCL season I did. That was a very successful season for me with Moltres. So,
Okay.
but I don't think this is as strong as the other two. As strong as it is, I don't think it's as strong as the other two. So I'm going to put this tier 2 minus.
Okay.
All right,
okay, bud.
Mega Dragonite Long Reach doesn't make contact with target, same as Decidueye.
Yep.
Um,
You got it. You nailed it.
yes.
See.
I mean, that's nice, I guess. Losing the multi-scale is a bit sad.
Can still use it in base form.
It can. So it can use that to set up and then go into this so it doesn't get killed by Rocky Helmets and stuff, I guess. Get a Dragon Dance or two off. And then destroy. I mean, that ice weakness, though.
That ice weakness, though. Like all dragons.
Like all dragons, or all dragon flying types at the very least.
Pretty much.
That's a tough one because I think it's strong. But I don't think it's like the ability is not breaking it or anything. I wanna put it in tier 2 as well, I think.
Okay.
Just I don't know.
One.
Dragonite's always been a bit of a mid-tier dragon for me.
To be fair, I think it got way better when it got dual wing beat. When it was stuck with fly, it was such a sad mon.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But still, yeah, whatever, tier 2. And then we got Mega Mew up last. Metamorphosis. At the end of every turn, this Pokemon's ability changes to match the opposing Pokemon's ability. Okay, interesting. But getting a new ability every time an opponent switches out is interesting.
And Russ?
Yes. No, I'm not Russ.
Okay, just making sure. I was hearing a lot of interesting.
But I mean, it gets 20 stat boost across the board besides the HP. So, what is this? It's just Mew doing Mew things Mewier, right?
I guess you could have put it better.
I mean, it's Mew. It does whatever it wants. Tier 1.
There we go. Hit the
Why
nail
not?
on the head with that one. Mew doing things Mewier.
Okay. Mew does whatever it wants, basically.
Pretty much.
So it's just gonna do whatever it wants, just a little bit more.
We made it!
Yay!
Only 7 gens to go. Yay!
Yeah, it's gonna be a long series, I think.
Yeah, I think we need to do an episode of something else at some point. Like
yes, yes. I think next episode of Jadcast is going to be on a different topic for sure. But
yep,
that's fine. All right. Well, thank you for joining me today, Hamu.
No problem. Thank you for joining me today, Jed.
Anytime. It's been fun. If there's anything that you guys want us to talk about, Pokemon related or not, in the next episode or in a future episode, then feel free to let us know.
Yeah, I would love
in the
to
comments
talk about something other than Pokemon too.
That's true. Yeah. Cool. All right. So yeah, if there's anything, let us know. You can DM us or in the comments. Yes.
You need to pick a favorite. What's your favorite Gen 1 mon?
Oh god, I forget from the first half. I'm gonna say that I said Mega Vileplume was my favorite last time, right?
Did you? I don't remember. Is it still your favorite or is it now Electrode?
Oh, that's a tough one. I like them both. I'm gonna go Mega Vileplume and Mega Electrode are my favorites.
Insane. Well, that's not allowed, so.
Okay, Vileplume. Let's go Mega Vileplume.
Great.
I'll go with that for now. I do like the Mega Vileplume that we have here. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's been fun. Thanks for listening, guys. Congratulations if you made it all this far, and maybe we'll try and do another episode next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Anything to finish us off, Hamu?
Bye now.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Bye.